I'm dying, but that means I've made it. My body is proof of a job well done. There have been theories about big moons and icy nights, spring tides and polluted water, trying to explain why our bodies come ashore. Our colour faded like old bleached rope, feeding the gulls, being eaten by those we ate.
I find that people generally do get extremely distressed when they find a beached octopus. They want to be able to help it. They'll phone us up and they'll be worried about, is there an octopus disease? Because often there's many octopus beached. Or is there pollution in the harbour that they should be worrying about? But most of all, they want to know what can they do to help the animal. And it does take a fair amount of persuading to say there's nothing you can do.
Some try to dig trenches or carry our heavy bodies back to the water. We are not sick and cannot be fixed. It is simply our time.
When the octopus is dying, the cells are getting used up. These animals have a protein-based metabolism. Unlike us, we have a fat-based one. So it means that we're very good at storing energy. Octopus are not. And so as they're maturing, as they're making their reproductive materials, they're starting to use up their own bodies. And when they're dying, there's nothing left.
But I was once an avid explorer. Hunting and trapping so I could feed my rapidly growing body.
Octopus are intelligent probably because of the three-dimensional world in which they live. They are often found in amongst rocky reefs. Their brain has 30-odd lobes as opposed to our 4. So they have a lot of brain power up there, and it's primarily because everything's done by touch. Touch and sight are the two most important senses for these animals, and they will quite often feel for prey. They are a predator, and that generally increases brain power.
But when I laid my eggs, something in me changed. I protected them tirelessly, but my body was breaking down.
The female octopus is the epitome of the good mother. She looks after her babies. Her eggs will be hanging in her den. She will oxygenate them by putting nice fresh water over them. She'll blow it over from her funnel. She'll keep them clean. She'll chase away predators. She may even block the den up so no one can find her. And during this whole 80-day period, she doesn't eat. She doesn't leave the den. She doesn't look after herself. So she's living on her own muscles.
As they emerged, I moved away, knowing that the start of their lives was the end of mine.
So if you survive from a little tiny baby, half the size of your little fingernail, to something that might be 2 meters arm spread, to die on one of our beaches, you're doing really well.
And so I floated in on the edge of a high tide, at the end of a cold night, and I'll lie here and wait until the ocean and her tenants take back my body.